Fascinating facts of Netflix. Netflix has the largest subscriber count among streaming services. Around 41% of Netflix users do not have to pay for their accounts due to account sharing. Netflix was founded in 1997 and was launched a year later. Netflix is the first true streaming service to be available as an app on multiple devices. Over 60 million American adults have a Netflix subscription. Netflix still has a DVD rental service. Netflix once generated more internet traffic than Google itself. Over 66% of Netflix users share an account. Netflix once mistakenly rented out Chinese pornography. Netflix's first film is called The Example Show. Netflix is worth $162 billion as of April 2020. In Netflix's The Witcher series, Henry Cavill does all of his stunts. Sex Education was purposely filmed to depict both British and American school culture. The first Netflix original was abstract test footage. A 2015 case study stated that binging Netflix correlates with depression. Netflix paid Disney $300 million to stream its content on the platform before the release of Disney+. Subtitle customization is allowed on Netflix. 80% of Netflix subscribers use the service on their smart TVs. Almost two-thirds of American households own a Netflix account. Originally, the Netflix was called Kibble. Netflix continues to outspend its competitors in terms of original content. Netflix has a secret menu. If you normally use the service on a computer, you can access the secret menu by pressing Shift+Out along with a left mouse click. The country with the largest Netflix library in 2020 is Ireland. You can now stream the best Netflix shows in a Tesla. Netflix prices its service differently depending on your monthly plan. Reed Hastings came up with the idea for Netflix from a late fee. Over 13,900 titles can be found in Netflix's company library. Netflix has over 8,600 employees. Netflix has gained over 70 awards for its original content. A glitch on Netflix's server once caused weird mashups of titles. The popular Netflix show Better Call Saul started out as a joke. Comedians are paid by Netflix to produce stand-up performances. Netflix believes that its personalized recommendation engine is worth roughly $1 billion annually. The term Netflix and chill began to be used for its slang connotation in 2015. Netflix hires a spoiler expert. Around 80% of its users watch the title recommendations offered by its algorithm. Netflix funded a study that showed how some people prefer spoilers. You can adjust the buffering on Netflix. No one thought that the Netflix original House of Cards would do well. The top-rated original content on Netflix in 2019 was 82% TV series. Millennials watch more TV on demand through Netflix than on live TV. A basic subscription saves you 160 hours of ads monthly. Netflix spends more money than it makes. Tiger King generated 34 million viewers within the first 10 days of its release. You can add Rotten Tomatoes ratings on Netflix. Netflix stated that it is willing to spend $20 million an hour on original content. There is a website that offers a roulette system of Netflix's movies and TV shows. All Netflix users will have at least 6 titles they have watched in common. Blockbuster nearly bought Netflix. In 2000, Netflix attempted to sell its company to Blockbuster for $50 million. Only 23% of Netflix users stream daily. The Crown cost Netflix $10 million per episode. Streaming during off-peak hours can improve video quality. You can host Netflix watch parties with people online. Netflix hosts its own award show. Netflix made special socks that detect when you fall asleep. American accounts download the most content between 9 p.m. to midnight. People stopped watching Netflix momentarily to watch an eclipse in 2017. Netflix outranks every TV and cable network in the United States. There is also a Netflix extension that removes all Netflix originals from your library. You can disable the "Are you still watching?" prompt. Netflix has a Netflix and chill button. Netflix generates 15% of the world's internet traffic. Netflix has over 76,000 micro-categories. Netflix once held $1 million programming contest in 2006. The streaming service is available in over 190 countries. Netflix has created a test for those who wish to apply as a translator. The worst video quality on Netflix typically occurs between 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Couples are having less intercourse because of Netflix. Netflix hires binge-watchers to categorize their library. Netflix has been around longer than Google has. Canadian users have a different library from the American one. Netflix inspectors sort through over 600 DVDs every hour. House of Cards is Netflix's first original series. In 2017, Netflix added over 1,000 hours of content worth $6 billion. A person from the United States once watched The Pirates of the Caribbean 365 times in 2017. Netflix signed a 4-movie deal with Adam Sandler. Thank you all Netflix lovers. Please do subscribe to this channel. Visit